Hello everyone, welcome to today class chemical analogy. In chemical analogy classes, we will discuss about the some new terms. The commonly they are using the research sites and the for teachings and for the students. We will discuss that some common definitions words, right? The first one you will see what is hydrophobic, right? What is hydrophobic means? First, hydrophobic means the water hating. The non-polar substance do not combine with water molecules. Hydrophobic molecules that do not have a charge, lacking of hydrogen bonding with water, that is called hydrophobic. Next, coming to what is hydrophilic. Hydrophilic means water loving. The materials that exhibits affinity for water, the surface chemistry allows these materials to absorb water and be wetted, formed a water film. The hydrophilic materials also possess a high surface tension and have the ability to form hydrogen bonds with water, that is called hydrophobic. And coming to the next, what is it is very important terminology. Mostly people, some of the people you don't know what is ellipticity. The degree of this deviation of an ellipse form a circle. Okay, so the degree of this deviation of an ellipse to form a circle. So best example to form of our globe. So ellipticity you can see in that CD instrument. CD means in circular dichroism, the light is formed circular polarized light. Then you can measure the from CD experiment you can measure the our molecules ellipticity of the molecules. You can measure the molecule ellipticity, right? And next one, what is aggregation, right? Aggregation means the formation of a molecule, the formation of a number of things into a cluster of things that have come or been brought together. I drawn here example, see the number of pieces like that jigsaw system to after aggregation to form a like a cluster, that is called aggregation. Okay, and next we will see the fifth one word. What is amorphous? What is amorphous? Amorphous means, what is amorphous means without a clearly defined shape or form, that is called amorphous. Or you can say that the common word lacking of clear structure or focus, that is called amorphous. Amorphous means it is like a powder. It is have a no clear define the shapes and structure. Next one, what is non-polar? So non-polar means you can think immediately hydrophobic means water hating. So describe the molecules or a group that are poorly soluble in water, that is called non-polar solvent, right? What is photon? The light rays consist of tiny particles are called photons. Next one word is micellar. This is, you can think that is a rare people, that is this word you can find the surface chemistry chapter, right? The a micelle or micellar is an aggregate of surfactant molecules dispersed in a liquid collide. Means if our cloth we have any dust particles, you can be see that some saponification, you can use this word for to remove of our dust particle. Next one, see what is sublimation. Without forming of liquid state, solid is converted into directly gas, or either gas is directly converted into liquid state, that is called sublimation reaction. The best you can see easily without formation of liquid state, that is the important point in sublimation. Next one, what is condensation? So gas convert into liquid state, that is called condensation. What is activation energy? So activation energy you can see here delta G, the amount of energy or in a joules required to convert all the molecules in 1 moles of a reacting substance from a ground state to transition state, that is called activation energy. Right? What is next one word? You can see 12th one word. What is stereoisomers? Compounds that have the same composition and the same order of atomic connections but different molecular arrangement. So that is called isomers, right? And next we will see that what is equilibrium. What is equilibrium? When in a system during physical or chemical change, the concentration remains unchanged and the two opposite reactions takes place with the same velocity, then it is known as equilibrium, right? So you can see that common word, that is inter and intramolecular interaction. You can see in hydrogen bond. So what is intermolecular interaction? Interaction between two or more molecules are called intermolecular interaction. The intermolecular interaction hydrogen bonding is have a more space. So you can see inter means it is a form a chain system, right? So one carboxylic acid and another one carboxylic acid to form here oxygen to hydrogen to form this bond, right? So here is one molecule and here is another one. So what is happening here? The different molecules, right? So one molecules are the two molecules or more molecules to form a bond, that is called intermolecular interaction. So here you can say that carboxylic acid have a broad peak. Next one, see intramolecular interaction. Intra means within the molecules. The interaction between the atoms within a molecules are called intramolecular interaction. It have a very less space. You can see here example, benzene OH and here C double bond OH. So hydrogen, oxygen and hydrogen bonds, this is within the molecules. So that's why it is called intramolecular interaction. Next, coming to that, the common word everyone peoples, but again I can remember to you, what is oxidation and reduction? Oxidation is a losing of hydrogen, gaining of oxygen, that is called oxidation. That common definition. See here, oxidation is the process by which a carbon atom gains bonds to more electronegative elements, most commonly oxygen. Next, what is reduction? Reduction is the process by which a carbon atom gains bonds to less electronegativity elements, most commonly that is hydrogen. So I scheme it. You can see here, I draw here one schematic diagram like a molecule. See, alkane like methane, carbon is having 4 hydrogens, will undergoes to this oxidation, means gaining of one oxygen, will convert into alcohol. Again is what is happen, removal of hydrogen to form a aldehyde, right? And next one again will goes to oxidation to form a carboxylic acid, COOH. Again will goes to oxidation, it's form a carbon dioxide. It form the carbon dioxide, CO2, right? And again you see the reverse system. The carbon dioxide undergoes to reduction to form a carboxylic acid. Again carboxylic acid undergoes to that reduction to form a aldehyde. Again will goes to aldehyde reduction to form alcohol. Alcohol again comes to that reduction to form a alkane. So alkane is the most highly reduced state, and that most highly oxidized state is carbon dioxide. Okay, and you can see what is rearrangement reactions. Most of the people will know rearrangement reactions. What is rearrangement? In a rearrangement reaction, a group moves from one atom to another in the same molecules. Most or migrates from an atom to an adjacent one, called 1,2 shift, or some are over longer distance. You can see here A and B. A is the W, means one molecules, to replace to here A to B will attack. So here is what is happening, that group will be moves within the molecules from one molecules to another one, to migrating from A to B, the W group. means what, electron withdrawing whatever any groups. So this type of reaction you will know as rearrangement reactions. The finally you can see here, you know that people they use the concentration. So concentration you can express in a molarity, normality, mole fraction, molality, right? So in that today's class we will discuss about what is molarity. The number of moles of solute in a 1 liter volume of solution is called molarity. Molarity is equal to number of moles of solute by volume of solution in 1 liter, or you can say weight of a solute by gram molecular weight of solute into 1 by V in liters. You can write here M is equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by E in ml. So decrease the concentration of solution by adding solvents, that is called dilution, right? So dilution formula is M1E1 is equal to M2V2. So M1E1 is the before dilution, M2V2 is the after dilution. In that, what is M1? Molarity of solution before dilution. E1 is the volume of solution before dilution. M2 is the molarity of solution after dilution. V2 is the volume of solution after dilution. So the molarity of solution depends on temperature. Okay, that molarity unit you can express in a moles per liter. So from that too I can conclude today's class. Next class you can discuss further chemistry analogy in new terms. So if you like these videos, please click on like button and subscribe. Thank you to everyone. Thank you.